What's going on, guys? We're back with another video. I'm here with Flamio, and I decided it'd be fun to react to one of my friends' YouTube videos. And I watched like a minute into this, and I was like, all right, this is incredible. So yeah, we're gonna react to this. I'm gonna turn the volume a little bit lower so you guys can still hear us.
Yeah,
What was that whisper?
ASMR.
What?
ASMR.
Oh nah. No.
No.
Anyways,
Um,
yeah. All right, let's
In
play.
life, there are many mysteries that have yet to be solved. For example, the moon landing. Was it fake? Was it
Fake.
not? Who really knows?
fake.
Or the government using pigeons as cameras
They are
and
cameras. So are
spies to steal
fish.
all our information? I mean, who knows? But today, I'm going to share to you not A to Z mysteries, but 1 to 3 mysteries of my life. All right, so our first
Dude, he's literally the world's greatest.
Wait,
Like,
why
he's
does he
so
not
good
have
at
more
editing.
views than this?
Honestly, it's so good already.
story today is the stolen iPad Mini 2. All right, so when I
Oh
was
no,
younger, maybe
not the
I'm
iPad.
guessing maybe around like 10, 11, 12, around that kind of general time frame, I had an iPad Mini
Why?
2, and I loved this thing. I played like Lego The Yoda Chronicles, I played Jetpack Joyride, Minecraft Pocket Edition.
Wait, why is he? Why can he edit?
Yo.
Wait, what?
Around like 10, 11, 12, around that kind of general time
Wait,
frame, I had an iPad Mini 2, and I loved this thing. I played like Lego The Yoda Chronicles.
dude,
Which
that
one's that?
that brings back so many memories.
I don't think I had that one.
Holy cow, dude, that's insane. I can't even. Holy cow, bro, dude, look at that handsome man. First of all, but like, that's insane. That's
I
just
played
like a
Jetpack
blast of the
Joyride,
past.
Minecraft Pocket Edition, back when it was Pocket Edition and not
Bedrock.
Bedrock. But
Bedrock.
moving on from that little thing, which I'll be a video in itself and why
Pocket Edition was better. Changed my mind. No, I'm kidding. Minecraft is just
Bedrock
trash in
sucks
general.
in some ways. But moving on from
Better.
that,
Whoa, Joe. Them
What'd
fighting
he say?
words. Them
Wait,
fighting
what'd he
words,
say?
Josiah.
and why Minecraft Bedrock sucks in some ways. But
What?
It's so much better than any
So much.
other. Like, I don't even know what he's saying, bro. All right.
Except you can't
moving on
change your version, which is annoying. But
Hmm.
besides that,
I don't know.
that,
Moving on from
one
that.
occasion, our kind of extended family invited us to their house. So, gonna hang out. And again, they're extended family, and me and my brothers like, we don't want to go, right?
All right,
All like
Joe, you
that.
lost me. What's going on? Something about family? He's going to his family's house, apparently.
But
I
my
think
mom's
so.
like, okay, we're gonna still go, family, right? But she's like, to make it a bit easier for you, she kind of
Wait, look at his background. I actually fished in that pond. Right
Oh,
there.
really?
I fished in that, yep. Literally
Now
like a
some
few feet away.
geoguesser person is gonna find you.
Oh yeah, watch. That'd be funny. But seriously, I fished in that pond like
Wow.
not even that long ago.
of, giving us a easy way out. She would let us bring our iPads to our family's house. Ooh, it's too good, right? So we can play all our games in the car, play them there, avoid socialization. Is that a word? I think it is. Moving on. So yeah, I put my tablet all the way in the car there, and as I arrived there, I saw the family played. We ate dinner, and we played some foosball. I think there was some volleyball and all that jazz. But
All right, that's
I
great
didn't play
jazz.
that.
But literally the other day, my cousin showed up with his iPad to my birthday party, and like
Wait,
it's my
so that means you
16th,
didn't want to
my 16th birthday, and you know what he does? He calls one of his other cousins that lives in
go. What?
Texas and starts playing Minecraft with him.
Bruh.
And I'm like, bro, go talk to your family that's just upstairs. What are you doing? He's just sitting at the dinner table, just talking to some random.
That's crazy.
They, I, they're all great. I mean, Logan's like his cousins are awesome. I just want to point that out. Nothing against them. It's just like, I don't know. I also love my cousins. Not no hate. I'm just saying it was just a bit strange. I was flabbergasted, one might say.
Right. But overall, I ended up kind of enjoying myself. I didn't take my tablet the entire time, though I did do for a little bit. I tried getting the internet and all that jazz, but ended up not working sadly. But at one point, I was sitting down with my cousin that was probably around maybe like a couple years younger than me at that time, and he was playing my tablet. He's like, "Whoa, these are such like cool games."
It's a bird.
Like I don't know exactly what we played at the time, but I'm assuming it's a classic mobile game.
Nah, bro, that's
That was
Superman. What are you talking
he
about?
was playing them and he was really enjoying himself. I'm like, okay, it's kind of cool. I can kind of get I don't know why, but I wanted a break. I was tired of this guy, of like him following me around and all that jazz. So I'm like, thank goodness he can, play on my tablet and I don't want to do
Yeah.
anything, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But little did I know that might be my downfall, and I'll get back to that later, right?
Oh
So
no.
see, at the end of the day, it's like 10, 11 o'clock, right? And I put my iPad next to the front door, and then I say goodbye to all the family members, right? Then I head back to take my iPad from the front door, more bottle, or at least I think, and I take it all to the car, right? I put it all down, and then my mom is like not coming out yet, so I'm like, I'm gonna go back inside, right? And then tell her like, kind of gently nudge for us to leave because I want to go home, right? I want to be with family. Come on, God
No,
forbid.
sir.
But anywho, so again,
That's not what
I go
that's
back
not what
inside the
family
house,
gatherings are
come
for.
back, we finally leave, and yeah. And then I don't know how long through the trip, and this was a while back, but sometime during the trip, I realized, oh, I don't have my tablet. Where's my tablet, right? And we were already far enough. My mom's like, "Oh, it's probably in the car somewhere, right? You took it in, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I took it in. I took the iPad into the car, right?" I remember I remember simply walking out of the house with my tablet in hand, right? So then we get home. My mom's like, "Hey, just wait till we get home." Right? We get home, we look in the car, can't find anyone. Mom's like, "Okay, I'll text our family member, right, to see if she can find it anywhere in the house." She does not sadly find it, right? And I'm very sad. I'm like, "Where's my tablet?" I mean, I have an older one. Like, at the time, I upgraded from an iPad, Apple iPad to an iPad Mini 2, or maybe it was an iPad.
Oh shoot, I
3 to
can't
iPad Mini 2. I can't
pause
remember.
it. All right, there you go. Me growing up, I've never had an iPad. I mean, my mom had an iPad and I played on it a little bit, but I mean, Joe's just bragging about, oh, I had an iPad and I lost my iPad Mini. Like, bro, at least you have an iPad. I
I
had I
had
had a
one.
I had a Kindle Fire, I think. Yeah,
Well, I mean, I technically still have it, but you know,
I didn't have a
anyways.
single Apple product until I was like 15.
Wow,
Yeah.
your
Anyways,
phone, right?
yeah, it's my phone. Anyways,
But
let's
moving
keep
on.
going.
I'm like, "Well, where's my tablet? I want my tablet, right?" And so my mom, again, nothing, right? I'm like, what could have, why, like, how could I have lost my tablet? Did I like drop it? Like, oh, maybe as I went outside, I like dropped it, but I think I would have noticed that because I might have been carrying a lot. I think I carried like a water bottle and like something else. I might have carried too much and maybe I dropped my tablet, right? I
So
didn't notice,
much
right?
to carry.
I'm like, well, if I dropped my
So
tablet, I
much to
bet
carry.
somebody was walking down like, oh, yo, free iPad Mini 2? That's incredible. On the floor right there in front of this yard. Free, if it's free, it's for me and all that jazz, right? But then I thought to
He
myself,
really likes
what
jazz,
if that
doesn't he?
wasn't the case?
Yeah.
I play with my little cousin on my iPad Mini 2. He seemed to enjoy it
He did.
a lot. Maybe
Interesting.
too much. What if he is my theory?
This plot needs to get better, Joe.
I think it's just getting better because this stuff happens to me all the time. I go to my Pokemon binder. Where is my Venusaur card? My 1995 holographic Venusaur. Where could it have gone? A few days later, I find out my cousin has a few 1995 Bulbasaur cards. I think y'all know where that's gonna end up. I never found out if he had my Venusaur, and I never found my Venusaur. And it's been a few years. It's been a few years, so most likely I'm not gonna find that Venusaur. Yeah.
What if he stole it?
Exactly, Joe. Bro, it's like I'm having a conversation with him right now. What if he stole it? It
That's
wouldn't be
what
the
I've been
first.
thinking for like 2 minutes
It wouldn't. It wouldn't.
of the video.
It literally would not be the first time my cousin stole from me. That's a story for another day, though.
Yeah, I've tried. What if he stole my iPad Mini 2? But then again, I have no evidence, no proof. I think I remember pressuring him in the future, but I can't recall for now. But that
Whoa.
is the first mystery. What happened to my tablet that night? Who knows? Did I drop it? Did my cousin steal it? Did I? Did I? I don't know. I don't even know.
Bro, we
That's
should get
my
Joe a new
first
iPad Mini.
great mystery of my life. Moving on to the second biggest mystery of my life, we're gonna go to. This is more
The
of like
car
a
stalkers?
Kinda funny that he, like,
recent
looks
one
to
in
his
terms of,
side.
I just got back up.
Yeah,
So
he's gotta
I
go
was
like,
going along,
aren't they here right now?
audio logs me. I'll hold my phone up to my mouth
This is
and
interesting.
I'll like talk about life and all that jazz. Either reflect or say like, "Oh, this happened. This was so fun," right? But in two separate occasions, I think like a year ago, as I was walking one time, there was a person that like honked multiple times at me, and I looked around, right, rolled the window, and he like yelled out something. I have it written down in my journal somewhere, but couldn't find him. So yeah, I'm like, that's kind of weird, right? I mean, but whatever, it's just like somebody being goofy. Maybe they weren't even honking at me, right? But then it happened again like 2 months later, like a month or two later, it happened again. This person
That's weird.
honking, and I think they even like said like I think they even pulled by and like asked me a question or something like that. And they're like, hey there, and they just kind of drive by, and I'm like, huh? I'm like, whatever, right? Like these kids are probably just being dumb, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm that age where I do dumb things too.
Mm-hmm.
But I was kind of confused. My mom was like, "But Joe, if you see these people again, like, you might need to run or not go on walks for a bit, because again, if it happens 2 times with a car pulling by you and like yelling at you, it's probably, probably not a good sign, right?" So I think I actually stopped. That actually made me scared of going on walks for a season, like maybe like a couple weeks, right? So I didn't go on walks for a while, and just recently, now I don't know if these are all connected. I'm just theorizing. That's just a theory. Not food, not style, not game, not film. That's just a Joe theory. Thanks for watching. But
Anyways,
so I'm like, okay,
bro just butchered my entire like existence.
basically, as I was walking home, this was like a couple days ago. As I was walking home, right, like 2 blocks away from my house, there's this car that pulls over and like drops a kid out probably around my age, right? Pulls a kid out. He's trying to get through. He's shuffling through his keys, locking the door, right? And then they pull up, and I'm like, we're in the same block, right? And they drive by me. They roll in the window, and they said, "Hey, have you been in this neighborhood for a while?" And I said, "Yup." And then they start, no joke, they started yelling, "Ah!" Look at each other, "Ah!" It's like two teenage boys, probably like 19, 20, or maybe even like 7. Probably
That's great.
kind of 19-year-old doing that. I'd say like 17, 18, like my age, right? But and then go away. And I'm over here like,
Oh,
oh. And then I continue walking, and the
for
guy
real.
was fidgeting with his keys to go through the door, and this was gonna
Talking me.
Oh, so basically, just these two random dudes, came and was like, are you from around here? And then he said, yeah. And then those two random dudes just started screaming, top of their
What?
lungs, and then they drove
That's-
off. See, I think they're aliens,
Huh?
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's talking about no, I'm not talking about illegal aliens, just regular aliens from like outer space. Anyways, now he's saying that someone something about a guy fiddling his keys, but yeah, that's
He's like,
What?
pause. Nope. Even though I saw them, get dropped off. And I'm like, they're pretty goofy. Have a good day. I said, like, have a good day, sir. Continue walking down, go back home, right? My theory is that all those car instances are all connected together. And maybe it's the same guy, it's just being really goofy. I don't know if they do this a lot to, like, other people, right? Like, or they think I'm somebody else. I don't really know. Actually, oh my goodness, as I was saying the story, I think they did mistaken me for somebody. No, I think they drove by a fourth time. That's crazy. Okay.
holy, the
This is like
plot twist.
back in the memory. I'm not sure if this is true, but so take it with a grain of salt. But
Did not see that coming.
Eyewitness, so moving on. So rewinding back, I told you there's 2 times. Well, I think there was a third time now that I think about it now, where they actually drove by and stopped, and they're like, "Hey, are you blah blah blah?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not blah blah blah." And they're like, "Oh, okay," and they drive away, right? And I'm like, no, I think I said I was a Christian at one point. I'm like, no, I'm just I think I said,
Average
maybe give my
Christian.
name. I don't know. His name is Joe. I think what was it? Yeah. Whatever. Anywho,
Interesting.
So moving on from that little thing, here's the third and final mystery. The third final mystery is a more interesting one and more to be a bit more vague about, I guess. So if I continue being vague a lot, you'll figure out why. But anywho, so I'm homeschooled, right? I
Imagine,
around,
bro. Could not be me.
Imagine me.
Bro, that's
homeschooled.
insane. Imagine not waking up, doing school within 2 hours, and then editing your videos and posting them an hour later.
For
Could
real?
not even be me, bro. That's insane.
Yeah.
What a weirdo, this guy. I don't even know why I'm friends with him. That's insane. All right.
I've gone to 4 crops in my lifetime, right? And the first one I won't say name, but the first one I went to was probably one of my favorites because it's the first co-op, right, and all that jazz, right. That was a part of this. I get to know a bunch of people. I was there for like, the longest time, right. But that's how they ended in 2020. But sometime in 2022, I believe it was July 3rd or 4th, I can't recall, but in 2022, on that day I just mentioned, right, I was finishing up. I was in my mom's basement. I was playing Minecraft Pocket Edition with the controller, playing with my friend. Using my phone to like hear and then play. Right. We got Pocket Edition. I'm like, okay, well, thanks, fun playing with you. I'll catch you later. Bye. And then I leave. Right. And as I'm putting my phone down, I'm just kind of just thinking to myself, right?
Have you ever seen
I get a
this
call.
in
I'm like,
nature?
oh, it must be calling me back. It may be, but it's from a different number. I'm like, huh? I'm like, oh, whatever. I'll see who it is, right? And then it's a girl on the end of the side. I'm like, wait,
Ooh,
what?
Joe.
I don't know.
Oh, Joe. Bro's got W Riz.
Bruh.
W Riz. I didn't hear nothing about this before. Can't wait.
I have like, if it's not, but I don't have any girls in my contact, so I'm my mother, my
Oh.
family. I'm like, hello. I'm like, who is this? And the girl said, and she seemed to be younger. She was definitely not like a good adult for sure. And she's like, have you seen the new Doctor Strange movie, The Multiverse of Madness? And I'm like, no.
I think I
not.
might have known who
She's
done
like,
this.
man, that movie was so bad. Like that movie. It's been the movie.
Nah,
that movie. They
that
could've
movie was
spent it
great.
on, like,
It was.
I don't know what she said. They could have spent it on like helping people in Africa. And I'm over here like,
Dude, don't even. Don't even. Why pay for plumbing if you could go give somebody a toilet in Africa, bro? Go poop in some holes in your backyard. I dare you. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
This country is built on the way it is, so then we can enjoy movies that is trash, That's what our ancestors fought for, a free country, a good country, a self-sustained country. We could help people in Africa. Of course, it's a nice thing to do, but
Yeah. But
don't even I don't even know. People that say this stuff get me so mad. I don't know why. They talk so much and they never actually have anything to show for it.
yeah, and they never help the kids.
Exactly. Why pay for a ticket to go see the movie when you could buy somebody food in Africa, Like, honestly, you're the one who bought the ticket to go see the movie.
Uh-huh.
Like, bro.
huh? Yeah, you could give them, water and like food and all that.
He missed a plane. I want to point that out.
Right? I'm like, I can't tell if she's being serious or if she's being like silly, So I'm like, well, I have a. Did I say I have money? I don't think I said that. I have money. No, I said no. I have a 7-Eleven in my area, and I'll walk down there and buy some snacks, right? And I could have used that money to help people, to help kids in Africa, but I didn't. Do I think it's wrong?
Dumb.
Not necessarily,
Look
having a
at
place
this
for that kind of
skeleton.
thing and all that.
You
Then
think
I
that's
got me
valid?
thinking for a bit. Like, maybe is that wrong? Moving on from that.
Right?
It is not wrong.
Yeah.
That is what our country is for. Convenience. We built this country up and protected it from invaders, so then you could walk to 7-Eleven, Joe. That's what we
yeah,
did.
you still should help people, but
Yes, helping is a good thing. The Bible says to do that. What's normal, Dax?
What?
What's normal?
I don't know.
You literally just said down.
Why do you say what's normal?
Because you said down. I'm asking you what you were saying.
There was just a skeleton with full gold.
Yeah, that's normal. My brother's a little bot when it comes to Minecraft.
Oh, that'll be a different video for a different day, right?
I love these flowers.
Moving on from that, I'm like, then she's like, I'm like, well, okay, who is this girl that's talking to me, right? But like, out of nowhere, random topic. So then I asked her like, hey, like, where do I know you from? And she didn't give me again. She's like, oh, you know me from the old club we used to go to. I'm like, oh, do I? I'm like, oh, it's so cool. Because again, whenever I see someone from the old club, because generally speaking, I haven't seen the majority of those people from that old co-op since.
When I do that, I actually seen a few people from my old co-op. What I do is I turn the
Really?
other direction.
wait, who?
I don't
Wait,
even
you
know,
see-
bro. I don't remember their names, but I do recognize them. Even from public school, when I used to go to public school, I see them and I'm like,
Oh.
nah, I'm running. I literally just turn the other way and I don't look back. It's
Yeah,
not
I
because
don't
I'm
really-
like socially awkward. It's because I just don't feel like reconnecting with that human being. You know, I made new friends. I mean, I could say hi here and there. You know, it's just awkward.
But yeah.
Hey, anyways,
2020 that ended, right? Whenever I see him, like, yo, it's so cool, it's you. I remember you when
Not
I was a baby. Well, not baby, but you know what I mean. Little kid.
woo.
Moving on.
So,
I'm like, oh, that's so cool. You know, you went to the old co-op, and I'm like, you know, like you would go to a co-op now or any of that jazz? And then she was like, well, I do go to a co-op, but I don't prefer it. It's not my favorite, you know. I like the old one way better. I'm like, well, I'm going to a good co-op, right? And I know this person.
Josiah,
And
just
this
please
person
ask
asks
for
me
their
personal
name.
questions, like, hey, what have you been up to?
yeah, like,
Or like,
Holy
how's
cow.
your new co-op? I'm like, my new co-op's great. And I'm like, who did you know from the old? And then I said like, what did I say? Oh yeah, I remember them. And I said, oh, do you know this person from the old co-op? And they're like, oh yeah, I remember that person from the old co-op, right? And I'm like, okay, that's cool, right? And I'm like, who in the world's this person, right? I'm going to my,
Yeah,
and
so,
why
like-
would they call me? And how do they get my phone? Because I don't give away my phone number to people.
I
I'm not-
don't
I'm not
either.
really on social media. I'm
same.
not, like,
I don't even know my phone number.
I honestly, I know my phone number because when you get older, you're gonna have to put them in a lot of things. But for me, I I prefer not getting somebody's phone number because I don't want to have social interactions with that human. You know, like I'm
Well, it
talking to
depends who it
Jace right
is.
now. Like I'll give Jace my phone number. He has my phone number, or Flamio. You know, because we're actually like good friends. Like, but if Case asked for my phone number or Crafty, you know, Crafty Miner, I'd be like, that'd be a bit awkward. I don't know them, bro.
Yeah.
You know, give them a year and I'll give them my phone number.
Like Discord stuff, whatever. But
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. It's awkward. And plus, yeah. Actually, I don't know. I don't.
well, actually, I was gonna say I'm not on Instagram, but I am on Instagram, even though I don't use it. but point is, I don't know how they would have gotten my phone number. Like it's almost impossible. I feel unless somebody gave it to them.
I might have an idea, but I will keep that to myself.
Right now, I was really confused, right? And later, I asked how they're doing. You know what I've been up to, what they've been up to, like you know about them, right? Whatever, right? And so, eventually, I'm like, well, who are you, right? And they're like, I have
Finally.
to go. Bye, dude. And I'm over here like.
Holy. I'd call him back,
So
bro.
you're from my old co-op. You know this one person that I went to that old co-op that I still kind of partially know, more like an acquaintance now.
Josiah, call me and we will
Yeah, so
discover
then, I
who
don't know
this
what
was.
inspired me, but I went to go text my other old co-op friends that I just kind of reconnected with somewhat recently, and I'm like, hey, and these two guys were like kind of like best friends. They live really close to each other and they're kind of best friends, right? They also went to the old co-op, and I was good friends with them. But anywho, so again, they're there, or I ask him, I'm like text him like, you guys get a random call from a stranger that claimed they're from HSV that was a girl, and they're like, oh, you mean that person? And I'm like, wait, that person goes to my youth group too. Every once in a blue moon. I said they don't go too often. What's its face? Like that,
Bro,
like, that person?
Flamio,
And he's like,
it was your
yeah, that person.
sister.
I'm like, what?
Gasp.
actually,
It had to have been.
no, it wasn't.
Think of it. They went to the same co-op. I don't know what youth group Joe goes to, but it was your sister, or it was you, wasn't? Oh,
Joe
Oh.
doesn't go. Wait, was it me?
it was you. No,
I
I'm
put a
kidding.
voice changer on.
It was me. Anyways,
What did you talk about?
mystery
Like,
solved.
you talked about like how Biden really sucks and like stuff like that. And I'm
Yo,
like, well, how did you get your phone?
I'll be getting
number?
banned.
I remember I called him after, and apparently the best friend was also.
It's the
like,
truth, though.
The best friend did not get a call. Then I asked my best friend, right? So one of the two guys got a call, right? And my best friend, like, you get a call? He's like, no, I didn't get a call from nobody. Like, what? And I'm over here like, okay, so I got called, and then one of my friends got called. So that means they called two people. I'm really curious who else they called, and how would they even find our phone numbers? I'm like,
Weird.
because it was my phone. It wasn't like a Discord or anything like that, or like, I'm like, yeah. So I never saw.
Interesting.
So as I said, that person was my youth group. So I did want to actually ask him if it was the same person, and ask him about that. But I never did. I just asked. I think when I told him, I asked him like, how you doing, right? How's life and all that. And I was gonna ask them. I never did, and they don't go to my YouTube anymore. I think at least. But if I ever see that person again, I'm gonna ask him. Or I might do a part two.
So
like,
funny how he
of
just
that
keeps
one
looking over
and
his shoulder.
share How? Cause I still have their phone numbers in my contacts. I called them once with my some of my other old co-op friends, different from the best two guys that are best friends, right? Different from that, but and they didn't get calls either, by the way. So very interesting. I really want to figure out that story. That's probably the only one I'm really interested in because of solving one day, and I guess I can solve it. But yeah, I don't know.
Josiah's a little secret admirer, eh?
But that
Not
concludes
surprised.
The 3 mysteries of my
Like I said, it's still me.
life: the stolen
Yeah,
iPad.
it was
or the
actually
lost
me
iPad.
though.
It was both. Wait, we both did? Huh.
What?
Huh. Interesting.
The random people that just drive by me and honk at me and say who I am and ask me dumb questions and drive away, and mysterious call for a person from my
Bro, like his whole town is in on the joke. Like they all know who he is. It's like whenever you see this person, drive by and ask them a question and leave.
That'd be cool. Or, like,
Dude, like
creepy.
only in the Twilight Zone. Only. That'd be honestly, that'd be terrifying.
But the moral
Yeah,
of
I
the
was about to
story
say.
is to, of course, trust God with the mysteries of your life. That was the moral of the story.
Amen. That is not what I got from it. What I got from it
Not what I
is
got, but
go next to a lake and record yourself talking about the mysteries of your life for views and likes. I think that's a good moral. God is great, bro. God is great.
In life.
In life is crazy though. How are you not famous yet? Honestly, just he only has he deserves all of my subscribers combined with yours, bro. Like these are the
I
greatest.
mean, just that video,
Like, y'all, I recommend watching this video. But if you want to see me react to anything else, just let me know in the comments. I think I'm going to end the video here because, well, I reacted to the video.
is this.
Please subscribe to Joe Average Christian. I'll put link in the description. He is awesome. Like, he's, like, cooler than me. So, yeah, please subscribe to him. Anyways, let me know if you want to see anything from me. Other than that, subscribe. Bye.